Didn't men give you the kitchen?
There's got to be some downside to having a woman president, right? Something.
Are movies like the Disney smash hit about an ice queen and her sister empowering girls by turning our men into fools and villains?
Did you ever think, why are all these women in here? I thought this was supposed to be a man's movie.
So I think men should be able to veto women's abortions.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
My role as a woman.
Yeah. Headline time.
Women are everywhere. We're letting them play golf and tennis now. It's out of control.
You know what?
You know?
Is it inappropriate?
To ask somebody what kind of underpants they wear?
I didn't ask you what kind.
You just asked me if I was wearing any.
Men are depressed, and it's their own fault because men are allowing women to take over the world.
You could see there was blood coming out of her eyes, blood coming out of her wherever.
Here's a question that we're almost hesitant to ask, but it's a growing trend in America, so we will. Are female breadwinners a recipe for disharmony within the home?
I was very sad that we live in an age when someone takes a picture of another person in a vulnerable moment and rather than delete it and do the decent thing, sells it.
Well, listen, I mean, let men be men.
Most women are happier at home. They are pretending that they like working, and they're not making money because they don't stay all night at the office. They don't go the extra mile. They don't work all weekend. You're making a mistake. You would be much happier at home with a husband and children.
Oh, boy.
How dare they oppress, suffocate? They force us to choke on our own air supply, giving us the worst of the worst, giving us unpolished medals as a consolation prize, for we are not rich. No, we are so very poor, poor in both riches and opportunities, for what else can we be given in life? We are not more than the dirt that the world throws on us, as if we are already dead, and they are standing on our funeral beds. We
My best friend Sam was
our voices are not even muffled.
that we knew.
We are the voiceless. We cannot allow for this to happen, women cry. These are our rights. And yet we do not do a thing, for the world has shut us up, has sucker-punched us in our throats and prevented us from speech. We've found where we are soft, leaving us bruised and tarnished. We say that we will not stand for this as we are laying on the ground, hands up. They take advantage of us. We let ourselves lay on these deathbeds that they have scavenged out of our own hair and teeth. We are just materialistic needs for you. Yes, you. Oh, you go above all, losing our purity, suffering in silence. These women are martyrs, suffering at the hands of those whose arms should be open the widest, as they are forced into selling all of themselves. Their very drops of blood, of that which make these living entities true and honest people, are demolished and demonized in resorts to care for their own flesh and blood. Our mothers will go to great lengths to ensure that our life is one of greatness. Our lives of greatness cannot be downgraded for you. And no, we are not sorry. No, not anymore.
Boys. You need a little brushing up on equality over here. Come on.
Would really like to thank Sports Illustrated for recognizing me, not just as sportswoman or sports of the year, but just sports person of the year.